Welcome to News Today with Universal Parks News Today. I'm Tom Corliss, and here now the news for December 10th, 2022. 13 new interactive wands have arrived right on schedule at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter at Universal Orlando Resort. One of the wand designs is exclusive to Florida, in fact, and the other Universal Parks worldwide have their own exclusives as well. All of the new designs are $63, just like the previous styles, and as opposed to the previous series, though, guests are no longer matched to a wand using the Celtic wood calendar. Instead, personality traits are used to match a wand to the witch or wizard using the lore provided. The descriptions are also included inside each box, and close-up images and descriptions are available on our website. There's too much. If I read these, it'd be a 30-minute show. If you want to read them all for yourself, again, they're at universalparksnewstoday.com. The previous wand designs will be phased out. They're currently only available at Ollivander's in Diagon Alley at Universal Studios Florida until they sell out. The Orlando exclusive wand is a larch and phoenix feather. It's again $63. At Universal Studios Hollywood, you'll find walnut and dragon heartstring. Universal Studios Japan has a cherry and unicorn hair, and Universal Beijing Resort has an oak and unicorn hair. Universal's great movie Escape, a new experience at Universal City Walk Orlando, is now officially open. At the time you're seeing this, we should have released, if not very soon, my honest review of the experience. We also have text reviews of both the Back to the Future Out of Time and Jurassic World Escape experiences posted on our website. But there is a big Tom's Honest Review video that should be out or is coming out very soon right here on the channel. And with the opening of the Escape comes merchandise as well. Most of the merchandise featuring the same logo with an Art Deco style frame surrounding the Indominus Rex and the DeLorean time machine. The Universal's Great Movie Escape text logo goes diagonally across the frame. You can check out all the items and their pricing on our website. Meanwhile, we also are going to be sharing reviews of all of the specialty cocktails that are available at the two bars inside of Universal's Great Movie Escape with different cocktails themed to either, well, there's three different motifs essentially. There's 1930s Hollywood, there's Jurassic World, and of course, Back to the Future. My personal favorite, the Wake Up Juice, right out of Back to the Future Part 3. Jimmy, make some Wake Up Juice. That we have a video review of that coming up as well, but also a text review on our website. Check out all of our coverage of this incredible new experience. As we reported earlier this year, the Betty Boop store in Toon Lagoon at Islands of Adventure will become a new Universal Orlando annual Passholder lounge. The current lounge at Universal Studios Florida will close on December 31st. Currently, pass holders can purchase exclusive merchandise and pick up their complimentary UOAP magnets from Toon Extra and Toon Lagoon, but there's no actual lounge area in Islands of Adventure. Universal posted a teaser for the move that drops the new location in via wordplay. It's slated to open in early 2023, but an official opening date has not been announced. The store is currently open, and a closing date for the transformation has not been announced at Betty Boop. The facade will likely be left alone for the most part to maintain the theming of Toon Lagoon. The current UOAP Lounge in Universal Studios Florida provides a place for pass holders to step in out of the heat, relax, and purchase exclusive merchandise. It's also a place to pick up any current complimentary pass holder gifts. Of course, stay tuned, or tuned like cartoon, to UPNT for further updates on this story. As we previously reported, a lot of our stories confirmed the last couple of weeks. A Minions Villain Con attraction is coming to Universal Studios Florida. Universal has officially announced Illumination's Villain Con Minion Blast, opening in summer 2023. Villain Con is, of course, a fictional Orlando-based convention featured in the first Minions film. The Villain Con attraction will join the pre-existing Despicable Me Minion Mayhem and the now-announced upcoming Minions Cafe, replacing Monsters Cafe, to become an entire Minion land at the front of the park. Illumination's Villain Con Minion Blast will be an interactive attraction in which guests blast their way to supervillain stardom. It'll use innovative screen technology, state-of-the-art gaming interactivity, and elaborate physical sets for an immersive game-based attraction. Here's a little bit more of Universal's official description. Quote, the world-class attraction transports guests to Villain Con, the biggest criminal convention on the planet, to take part in an epic competition to see if they have what it takes to become the newest member of the Vicious Six, a notorious group of supervillains from the hit film Minions: The Rise of Gru. Guests who are up for the challenge will grab an interactive blaster and step onto a motion-based pathway. It's a moving walkway, folks, to put their skills to the test. They'll wind and glide through various scenes where they earn points by blasting a variety of items and causing as much mayhem and destruction as possible. It's a unique, mischief-filled experience that's so much fun, it's a crime. Next summer. We'll see you next summer. We'll all commit a bunch of felonies. You can support the entire team behind this show and our felonies by joining the WDWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. Special shout out to all our WIGS members watching who make the show happen each and every week. In October, we reported on the construction that had begun at the Hello Kitty store in Universal Studios Florida. And last month, we stated that the shop was getting a new floor as well as a little refreshing. The shop would retain the Hello Kitty name and still carry Hello Kitty merchandise, but not as much as in the past. And we have noticed that the amount of Universal Studios Hello Kitty merchandise has slowly started to shrink, and the shelves seem to be getting taken over with Jurassic World, Jaws, and other Universal-related properties. Our sources indicate that the Hello Kitty store and merchandise will be phased out altogether, which would explain the new plain gray flooring. A few of the themed Hello Kitty posters have been removed from the wall, but for the most part, the store looks the same. Here we can see the contrast between the new gray flooring and the Hello Kitty themed flooring. We anticipate the remaining bow flooring will be gone in the near future as the refurbishment continues in phases. Puss in Boots has taken over Schwab's pharmacy at Universal Studios Florida, turning the ice cream shop into the Milk Bar in honor of the new Puss in Boots film. This fun little overlay also brings 3 brand new specialty milkshakes, each themed to one of the characters from the film. A decal on the sign outside advertises the Milk Bar and Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Puss in Boots and other characters from the film are featured on the windows. The film is in theaters this Christmas. It's advertised in the window. The trailer for Puss in Boots: The Last Wish also plays on the Schwab's menu screen. And at first, we didn't really notice too much Puss in Boots overlay inside the ice cream shop, but then something caught our eyes. The black and white pictures of Puss in Boots, Kitty Softpaws, and Perrito have replaced some of the framed images on the walls. They almost blend in at first glance. There are 3 different milkshakes themed to, you have to drink every time I say Puss in Boots, by the way. The three milkshakes are themed to Puss in Boots. Take a shot. Kitty Softpaws and Perrito, and each one combines different flavors and unique toppings. The Kitty Softpaws Tuxedo is $9.99. It's cookies and cream ice cream, hot fudge, Oreo crumbs with white chocolate paws. The Puss in Boots Cafe con Leche is coffee and dulce de leche ice cream with chocolate-covered espresso beans and caramel. And Perrito's Minty PB and Chip is $9.99. It's mint chip ice cream with peanut butter, crushed Oreo sprinkles, and a dog bone. You can watch the review on our channel or read it at universalparksnewstoday.com. NAPA Auto Parts is now the official sponsor of Fast and the Furious Supercharged at Universal Studios Florida. The NAPA logo has been spray painted, quote unquote, in white on the brick facade of the attraction, matching the ride's name above. It even looks faded, having already been aged properly despite being somewhat out of place. Yes, NAPA put their name on an attraction and they chose this one. Your memories will never be erased with the new Men in Black Alien Attack official Spirit jersey found in the MIB Gear Shop at Universal Studios Florida. That's right, it is finally a partnership between Universal Orlando and actual Spirit jersey. And not only that, it is the first attraction-specific Spirit jersey they've ever had. It is $80, but that is the price that comes with the true Spirit jersey quality. The official color for the jersey is Black Sparkle. This color design takes advantage of making the jersey look like you're looking out into the stars. On this Black Sparkle color design, we see bright green lettering on the back of the jersey to indicate that we are indeed a Galaxy Defender. Try not to sing at home. The Men in Black Alien Attack Spirit jerseys also glow in the dark for more paranormal alien vibes. The front of the jerseys make a clear nod to the attraction with the logo printed on the top left-hand breast, and the green letters contrast well against the black fabric, and the glitter adds an extra touch of mystery. I am so hopeful that there's going to be more attraction-specific merchandise, not just Spirit jerseys, but we could always use more attraction-specific merchandise. Pteranodon Flyers, a glider-style coaster attraction in Jurassic Park at Islands of Adventure, is reportedly closed for an indefinite period of time. The attraction shut down unexpectedly on the morning of Sunday, December 4th. It has not reopened since. We know about half of the Jurassic Park area and Skull Island, Reina Kong were closed on the same morning. Team members are not allowing anyone into that area of the park. The fire department came to the rescue that morning. They arrived to evacuate guests from Pteranodon flyers, according to reports. And though we were reassured on Sunday that this happens with the attraction occasionally, it is still not reopened. The reports of an extended closure imply that this incident involves more than a routine problem. The Universal Orlando mobile app indicates that the attraction remains closed, and team members outside the attraction were advising guests that the ride would not reopen, at least the day we were there. However, the adjacent Camp Jurassic play area is open to all guests. Universal has not commented on the attraction's status at this time. Of course, Pteranodon Flyers allows riders to take a flight beneath the 10-foot wings of a Pteranodon, as long as you have a child. Guests soar and swing in a seat suspended from a track above. It's perfect for younger guests not ready for big kid thrills. That being said, as an adult, I still think it's very thrilling the few times I've gotten to be on it. But again, the requirement is that older guests must have a child under 56 inches to ride. It's not the only attraction still closed at Islands of Adventure indefinitely. Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls in Toon Lagoon is also closed for extended unplanned maintenance. A New Year's Eve celebration will happen at Universal Studios Florida this year. On December 31st, we'll have a celebration similar to the 4th of July. Accordingly, the theme park hours for December 31st have been extended until 1 a.m. at USF. Though Universal Orlando has not made a formal announcement of New Year's Eve, they did divulge details in a comment on social media. The celebration will happen from 6:15 p.m. until 1 a.m. in the Music Plaza of Universal Studios Florida. And like 4th of July, a high-energy band will perform. Special character interactions will be available. And being a New Year's Eve event, the night will climax with a special countdown and brief pyrotechnics display at midnight. Guests should be aware, based on Universal Orlando's location within the city of Orlando, that only a limited fireworks display will happen. This New Year's Eve event will be included with the price of regular admission at the park. This week at the UBS Global TMT Conference in New York City, NBCUniversal CEO Jeff Shell confirmed that Epic Universe, Universal Orlando's third theme park, will be opening in the summer of 2025. During a question and answer session, Shell stated, "We're right on track, literally right on track." Although he didn't say exactly when it would open, he said there's clearly a demand-supply imbalance. I think we're opening a theme park the right time. In addition, Shell believes that the new theme park will also appeal to conventioners. It's also very interesting that the park is very close to the convention center, Shell stated. An interesting experiment for us. We believe we can get the attendance we need just on the basis of the demand of the market, but it's also going to be interesting to see as the convention business comes back, the park is built so that you can come into one land and not the whole park. Are we going to get nighttime convention business, which is kind of an interesting experiment for us? Universal has previously stated that Super Nintendo World will be part of Epic Universe, but has not officially revealed the other themes or attractions, but it's believed there will be a Universal Classic Monsters Land, a third Wizarding World of Harry Potter with a Ministry of Magic ride, and the How to Train Your Dragon Land as well. I am not, and I'm sure this will be thrown in my face when it works, I'm not fully sold on this selling tickets to individual lands thing. I don't know how well that's going to work. You got to flash a ticket to get into each land. And I don't know how I feel about this. I want to see it in practice. It could change the industry, or it could be one of those things that is tried and then you never see again. I am so curious. It just on paper to me just doesn't sound like a great idea, right? And your conventioners, if they're going to buy individual land tickets, I don't see them buying much else other than Super Nintendo World or Harry Potter. I don't see a lot of conventioners buying How to Train Your Dragon Land tickets, right? That seems like a weird, or even Monsters maybe. It seems like a weird jump. I don't know. Super Nintendo World is rapidly finishing construction at Universal Studios Hollywood, scheduled to open early next year. This week, we saw that Bowser's Castle, which is also the entrance of the Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge ride, is making progress. That being said, it is part of the entrance to the attraction. It's actually there's actually a separate space in this land where you'll enter that attraction, but you will at some point go through the mouth of Bowser and further into the queue at least. Here you see that massive Bowser head attached to Bowser's Castle, part of Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. There's still some blue lining on the eyes and around the bottom of Bowser's hair. His eyes should be a fiery red-orange once they're done. Scaffolding is also erected at the front of Bowser's head, and it's hard to make out if his teeth have been installed yet, but maybe. Directly in front of Bowser's Castle, there's Toad's Cafe, Canopio's Cafe in Japanese, which is taking shape, but we could barely make out the signage on the entrance. Another Goomba has been added. and most of the small character elements will move once the world has opened. Yellow and red blocks have been added next to the blue blocks, and it does look like a character could jump out of these and hit a question block above. The entrance warp tunnel is finally painted as well. It's green, as it should be, and a sky blue lamppost has been added outside of the restrooms. Again, stay tuned for the latest on Super Nintendo World in Hollywood. We, of course, will be there when it opens. The holiday season has begun in Hogsmeade Village. The castle projection show, The Magic of Christmas at Hogwarts Castle, has returned to delight guests at Universal Studios Hollywood. The show is performed nightly through January 1st. We won't give away the entire 7-minute show. You can watch the full thing right here on our channel. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to UniversalParksNewsToday.com. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to Universal Parks News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Also, make sure to select all notifications so you never miss an episode of the show. For UPNT, this is Tom Corliss saying the future is whatever you make it, so make it a good one.
Now on WWNT TV, it's Boxed In. Boxed In is a casually chaotic show featuring WWNT personalities Eric Morton and Jill Diffendahl, unboxing Disney merchandise and viewer packages, along with a few friends and a bossy little Pomeranian. So smash that like button, subscribe and comment, and keep up with the new Disney merchandise releases, seasonal releases, festival merchandise, limited edition merchandise, wishables, pins, and more. Join us Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern on WWNT TV.